Good. So am I. Cancel that. I thought these were sold out. Nice.
Alrighty, everybody. This is my first YouTube video. Oops. Oh, he needs anyways. Okay, well, we're going to be paused for it. So I'll talk to you guys for a second about what's going on. I'm just going to be doing some live game terries. I'm just going to leave it more or less unedited, so if I misspeak, then who cares? I'm going to try to do one a day, two a day, or not 2 a day, one a day or one every other day. Think of it just as a way to more talk about the game, as opposed to having to interact with chat and whatnot on my Twitch. So I'm going to go like in depth into my decision making and kind of discuss what it means to be a good ADC and how to like push leads, play matchups correctly, and yeah, and hopefully it goes well. I'm pretty sure I'm going to upload whether I win or lose, so there will be some suspense, I guess. It's not always going to be me going off. Maybe I'll, in the future, take videos from Twitch of good games and just upload those as well alongside this. But until then, here we are playing Tribdus. We're going to be laning against an Apollo and a Cabrakan with Tribdus and Horus. Both lanes, pretty good, I'd say. Cabrakan's pretty good, but we do have an interrupt for it, which is very essential. If you don't have an interrupt for Cabrakan, wave 1, he kind of just gives the lane like infinite pressure, because his tremble is ridiculous. But we have that. We also have meditation, which is nice for fighting. Early on, I'm going to start my 1. I think you should always start your 1 on Tribdus. It's the best in lane leveled ability, because it helps you get lane pressure, and you can poke through the wave with it and stuff. Tribdus is really, really good right now, in my opinion. Maybe one of the best ADCs. And one of the main things that well, she's very safe, is one of the main things. But the other thing is her fight in the wave is probably stronger than any other hunters. All 4 abilities, I guess, can pierce like creeps, or like go through creeps or ignore creeps, as opposed to a lot of other abilities. And you can always cancel your 1 like early right after you shoot for an auto attack cancel. Right there didn't really matter because Horus won it. And pulling purple like I did right there is not super necessary, but it does help. Like if you auto attack a side creep, you're essentially wasting an auto attack, right? Because he's just gonna hog it anyways. He should not have used this one like that, because it's fine. I'm just gonna focus on the wave, try to get us 2. If we get us 2, Horus can dash in and maybe get a kill. Nope. Almost. We're getting a lot of damage though. And we'll just stay here for pressure. We could have went back for these Alpha Harpies. But it's not a big deal. He's asking me to ward there, and I will in a second. You can see them mid. There's no reason to rush it. The wards only last for a minute, so you want to do them at like a good timing. I'm just trying to play up with my Horus so he doesn't get poked out too much. With him missing the dash, it's kind of rough.
Enemy missing.
Okay.
I kind of want him to unleash it to me. It doesn't really matter. Destol Tribdus sustains up really, really, really well. She's the best ADC at utilizing Destol because of her attack chain. That was good. I'm just gonna go to these lefts now at the Dragon Pit. We see Vamana. Every time you like have some downtime, or even in the middle of like attacking wave or fighting, it's really good to glance at your map. Now I can see like just for seeing the Vamana mid, I can see that I'm not in any danger in left, and I can play as aggressively as I want. So we'll probably just clear, and then I'm gonna go back and do our alpha. We could stick around and just do purple right away, but I think it's better to get a good idea of where their mid jungle is trying to go. So if we stay here and push wave, and I keep this guy from going to his purple right away, then we can... I think they're on their red right now. We're just gonna dip. This guy came in kind of aggressive as well. But it doesn't look like they're just trying to burn down the wave, so it's not like... It's just a Vamana. Honestly, not too scary. Oh. Good beats by him. Okay, I kind of overextended. I thought he was gonna med a lot early. He got I got fucked by creeps as well. He got kind of CC'd out of his med, I think, like once or twice. We shouldn't have really. I kind of overextended. So yeah, I'll talk about my mistakes as well. But I thought the fight would be okay. The Horus just wasn't able to get any like damage off, and the Apollo was hitting me the whole time. If I focus the Apollo, that cuts out their damage like immensely. Like right there, I didn't even get hit by anybody but Apollo essentially. I got Krabakan stunned. That's about it. But with the archers being up and with Apollo slamming into me, it was a lot of return damage. That's okay. We lose our purple. This is a little tough now. So I don't have beads either. This guy might waste all his mana. Oh, he has enough for his one because they have Ku. Unlucky. You can also see that they have double purple right now. So there's no point in checking their purple. They also have path that way. But it's fine. We get pressure, and that means at the 4-minute spawn, we can get double of these and left. Which is a big swing in gold. And then the horse can help mid as well. Can't really tell if it's going well or not. I don't think they're killing the Vamana. There's Vamana's dash. He's going low. So maybe they can kill him though, as that's his ult.
Retreat. Enemy missing left.
Call your missing lefts. Krabakan's probably going to show up in mid really soon. There he is. Like right now I'm literally just watching the map. It doesn't take any effort for me to... Oh, Apollo ultimate. It doesn't take any effort for me to clear the wave, especially when nobody's here. But me pathing right this is really good too, because they're playing it... They're kind of like overextending.
I'll attack.
Be careful.
Trying to push that guy back into our team. That should be a kill. He misses one. And now he's As long as I don't die to creeps. Okay, that big creep fucking started kicking my ass. I could have popped pots so many times there, but I really want to reset right now, so I didn't want to waste the mana. Or waste the money. if I died to creeps, that would have been rough. Alright, double wards. A big thing about dual lane is warding. More than any other lane, I'd say. Like, mid's nice for information, but it's not necessary for you to stay alive. Solo lane, the same thing, because you're normally a safer character and you're tankier. But dual lane, if you don't have wards, the jungler can just come over and kill you. That was still really good. We got 2 kills. I think we killed somebody else too before I was there, but I don't know. We'll re-pick up this flower in a second. Just better to catch the wave. The wave bounced back into me, and then it like pushed. When I say in my favor, I mean I get more creeps. So technically, like the enemy creeps are winning, but I get more creeps, so it's favorable for me. That skin is so busted. Okay. That skin doesn't make an animation for this one. So it's like really weird. That's fine. I have Death Toll and health pots. I'll be fine.
Be careful.
I'm just gonna call our preemptive missing. He's got ult soon. If not now. I will slow follow this rotation. I don't want him to see me walk in. He's gonna see me walk in. That's fine. Get as much Pokas off as I can. So when he lands, he's low. He landed on the Agni. I can probably clean up something here. He's gonna die. We got a triple on our Thor. I think they just cleaned up without me, so I'm gonna clear this wave and then go check left buffs. There's no real point of chasing kills that are already killed. And even then, like, they run to the Osiris and maybe he helps peel them out, but I don't think I would have caught up in time anyways. They're just continuing to path right. That's like 30 seconds of my time wasted. Yeah. I'm gonna slurp a little juice here. So we only need one more.
Be careful.
That should be fine.
Enemy missing middle.
I think he was just trying to stop me. But he'll probably go back to farm now.
Enemy missing.
Okay. So I'm gonna clear this and then reset. It's a really good tempo timing. I could stick around and do my purple, but it's just better for me to back and then run out and do it. Obviously with buffs, like, getting the buff down is really good for generating more XP. The faster you clear the wave, or clear the buff, the faster it respawns. Or like, I don't know, in time, you know what I'm saying? But tempo is really important as well, and if I did that, then I probably would have to clear another buff, clear another wave, and then I'd have to back.
Enemy spotted.
So if I back now, as soon as he shows up, I don't get pressured out for being a level or an item disparity. Like, I'm down a light blade if I don't back there, and I'm a little bit poked, so he could maybe pressure me out, or like, poke me enough that he gains something from it, and I lose like 10 seconds on my purple buff. So it's not a big deal. He did this not too long ago. He's probably going to do that on respawn. Or he resets. I want to get a ward around gold. My two preferred wards are the one you see right now that I have. And... okay, so he just did his purple. It looks like it's going to be around 10:20. Always good to keep mental timers. I'll start pathing this way. Here's my second ward. Just a ward on gold is really nice. Because these are the two paths that junglers take. And normally the third and final path that a jungler can take is from like lower mid here. But that will normally be warded or somebody will see it.
Enemy missing. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Ward here. Blasted all away.
So it looks like that was warded, unfortunately. I'll take this tempo of like forcing the Apollo back and potentially go for a mid gank here. It looks like this Kraken's running right into me. He's dead anyways. We can dive here, I think. If we force this guy's dash, which we did, we're getting Apollo ulted as well. Just trying to get as much damage as I can on Incon. Then ult out. I'm not going to use my ult. A lot of times you'll see me not use my ult on Triptys because it's just not good. It's a pretty bad ult, and it forces you to stand in a spot for a really long time, which you don't want to do as an AD carry. So like he can either beads, or if I miss, then he just gets free auto attacks on me. The Osiris could have ulted on me. It's just like a lot of bad things could have happened. So yeah, a lot of times you'll see me just use it as a movement ability, essentially. CC immunity, increase movement speed. That's why I don't max it until third. I max my 3, second. Because the 3 is a very good ability. Does a lot of damage, and it reduces the cooldown when you put points in. Okay, continuing to look at the map. Baka's doing pretty well. Actually, he's O2, but he's invading blue, which is good. The Apollo went in the jungle as if he was looking for creeps, but there's nothing up at the moment. 10:20 is what I said is purple, so he probably already got it. Yeah, it looks like that's what he just did, is he did his purple, so it's still around like 12:30. I am much stronger than him now. I do want to get a reset off, so I'll probably clear this wave and then reset. He's thinking the same thing based off of him not being around at all.
Careful, right in the way.
Deliver code. Check. Be right back. Enemy missing.
I'm just going to call it preemptively. I don't actually know he's ulting. I'm not getting more into this either, which is kind of greedy, but I don't think I want to path there, because if you look at this cooldown, that means the flowers are respawning for the obelisk. I think on checks red. If he keeps checking, I can kill. I'm not going to show on that. Yeah, okay. That's just, oh, that's unfortunate for him, but he wanted to check these, but I could get a Apollo ulted. Yeah, fuck. Thought about it too late. And that's why the ult kind of sucks. I should have just used it as a movement ability. He can just beads. Maybe he gets traded though. Should be looking. That says beats Aegis. Okay, that's fine. Ult beats Aegis on Apollo. Obviously I didn't want to die, but it's fine. I thought about the Apollo too late. But yeah, Incon saw that there was a big fight happening in right, so he wanted to check all of our buff buffs. He didn't see me though, so he probably should have realized I was kind of close. And unfortunately, he just 3'd in. The kill would have been a lot cleaner too, but I thought my 3 was up, but I'd used it at a base, so kind of stupid by me. I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the flowers respawn in a predictive pattern. So the first respawn of flowers at 4 minutes will spawn 2 of them at the mid camps. They'll spawn the lane ones, which is here, and in the solo lane. They'll spawn these back camps on each side, and that's all of them. That's 7. The second respawn will spawn the lane ones in solo lane and dual lane. They'll spawn a jogger pit, and they'll spawn these like alpha harpies in
That is pretty bad.
solo lane. So one thing to note as well is off the first respawn, you can get, or the first spawn, you can get a full obelisk. Off the second spawn, you can't get a full obelisk. There's only 6 that spawn on the second spawn. So it's less important to get all of them immediately on the second spawn, but it's really good. It's still a lot of XP, a lot of gold. So that's why I wanted to back and get here ASAP. I feel like I'm overloading information right now, but I'm really just trying to talk through my thought process. I don't know where people are, and he's trying to take a fight with me with no actives, which leads me to believe that maybe somebody's coming over. And when I do get a counter ward, of the 2 wards I've talked about, I'm going to play up because this Thor wants to gank. I don't know where he is. There he is. Of the 2 ones that I'll counter ward this one, because this is where they ward a lot of the time.
Gank!
I don't see anybody.
Enemy missing.
An ally
He's
has
middle.
been
Oh
slain.
no. It's a trap!
Should be a free kill on this guy.
An enemy has been slain.
Let's get a path into Incon. He jumped in.
An ally
Wasn't able to actually interrupt him, but it should be fine.
double kill.
Okay, well he didn't have his stacks, so
Slain an enemy.
I don't know my 3 for a bit.
Rampage.
Unlucky.
It's all going. Blast it all away.
Kinsai is my next buy. I'll focus on this one, especially because it's really crossbow here. And the Osiris. Our Balka is 0-2 and their Osiris is 2-0, but our Balka's taking like everything, so he's up 3 levels. Which is nice for when he starts to rotate. By the time I respawn, I'll have Kins. I feel like I'm doing an upward trend on my voice a lot in this video. That's okay. We're gonna pyro out a base as well. They got gold, 1956. Again, good to keep mental timers. You can type that out as well. Your team will appreciate it. Obviously, with objectives nowadays, they respawn, they show you the timer when you walk over them. But you're not always going to be able to walk over them, especially if it's a fire giant or something. If they get fire giant and they keep pressure the whole time, and you're in your base the whole time, you don't know when the fire's spawning, it doesn't matter if you can get somebody to walk up there. It may be too late, or it may be super dangerous. So keeping timer is very nice. I don't have beats, so I'm dead to this guy when he ults. Maybe I could have been watching the map and see them path, but I didn't. That's dual lane, baby. Sometimes you just get fucking killed.
An enemy has been bested.
We're kind of owning right, though. I should have been more cognizant of something happening in left, because we were fighting right. But it's not a big deal. Once I get Silver Branch, I'm actually going to go Silver Branch last item Toxic Blade, I think, just so I can focus on this Vamana. Most of the time I would go Silver Branch last item Oboe, which is still very good, and I might do it, but we don't have a Brawlers on Thor. We only have a Divine Ruin right now. We have an Ankh, which so maybe I don't need it. If this guy has Ankh up every time I'm trying to fight,
Ally has
it's really,
been
really good.
slain.
I think I'm just going to path in. It looks like Incon's going to die, guaranteed. I think he 3'd already. And if we get another kill, we could maybe play this into fire. Also, they have Apollo ult, so I'm just going to assume he's going to Apollo ult here. He's been very active with his Apollo ults. Take that kill. Enemies behind us. He did a bomb stun, which is unfortunate. We can get a stun on him, though.
An enemy has been
Okay.
slain.
Don't think we do anything else. We're probably just going to farm. Complete it.
Completed.
Everybody said complete it.
Prepare then execute.
And you can do what I did right there, is charge up your third Charybdis auto attack and then clear wards instantly with it, which is really nice. If this Agni was a little better at... Okay, that was... I could not tell what the fuck that was. It was the fucking, I'll stick around. It was the Baka skin. It was the Baka skin saying enemy ultimate incoming. This is a little scuffed. This Agni is very not good at Agni, which is fine. I'm just gonna heal.
Be careful.
All right.
If he's like hitting, if he stuns that Baka's dash, or like a lot of other things,
Well met.
or like hits like any stun. I can't tell if he's just like missing the 2-stun or he's like trying to one and then use an ability. You always want to use an ability and then use your one at Agni, because it's like makes it pretty much a non-missable stun. I like this Thor. He's shadowing me right now. He sees that I'm kind of low and they maybe want to go on me. Yeah. See, look at this.
An ally has been
Okay,
slain.
I freaked it.
Double kill.
Did I not have enough Tide?
Unstoppable.
Well, who cares? You guys get to see me at my best and my worst.
It's alright.
Yeah, I guess I didn't have enough Tide. Or maybe I just wasn't in range. I swear I was in range. But either way, I was trying to knock him up and finish him there. And it did not work out. They're at fire.
Enemies at the fire giant.
They're at fire without, like, any of their actual DPS. So I think this is a grief call by the lads. Attack fire giant. Oh, cancel that.
That.
Be careful.
Gotta be careful for that guy. He doesn't have anything. He's got a Sri. If he lives. This Hamana is very annoying to kill.
Slain.
Enemy
my
missing
way.
ultimate incoming.
Oh, he's most likely gonna Apollo ulton. Oops.
I thought these were sold
How much
out.
defense are they really going?
Free.
Not too much, but I'll still go.
Shut down.
Silver Branch. We killed that guy. We could go fire here.
Group up.
We'll just do gold.
Attack the gold fury.
I think gold's a better play. We get Oni and then play pressure with it.
Yes.
Be right.
Okay, we don't have Agni, and it's just us two. I think it's just better to keep the pressure. I'm gonna get wards high, and then we can do it.
The hunters.
The Apollo went right, so we shouldn't be here. Yeah. Thought we were gonna maybe do fire. The only thing is this thing fucking kicks ass. Because it makes you take more damage.
An enemy has been bested.
Oh, it's rough that he died, but he killed the Apollo. I want to farm out Silver Branch and then reset and do fire. They might call. They're probably just gonna call for pyro. They could try to 3-man fire again, but I don't think it's a very good call. Alright, this is all I need for my item. It's good to think about wards as well when you back. I already have a counter ward and some wards down, so I don't really care to stay for another wave and get enough farm.
Sweet new gear.
This is a close game though. Oh. Okay, fight's going on, that's Vamana dash, Vamana ult. If I can get there, I can kill the Vamana really easily.
Retreat.
He is dead.
Oh no.
We were just kind of there without everybody. They're not on it or anything. There's no real reason to go in.
Ultimate
I want to get
is
those wards
ready.
though. I hate skins where it just is a noise. I guess it's cool aesthetically, but it is not cool for actually understanding information provided by them. Okay, so we're waiting on our Agni. I'm going to stay close, I guess, in case they pull. We have decent vision. Pyro is up. I'm just going to pull Pyro. I think it's fine. I saw Merlin path like high, and Apollo's left. Oh, that's... Okay. I didn't see Merlin path anywhere, apparently.
Virgin.
Fuck! I'm getting impatient, which is not a good trait to have in ranked. Or in anywhere.
Enemies at the fire giant.
We have Thor doing his speed. At
Ultimate is ready.
least we have vision on it. They're just gonna flip it most likely, which just means like 50-50. Secure, or try to secure. Oh, Thor land. Okay, we got it. That looked very visually fucked. We did get it though. If we can save ourselves, this will be good.
Retreat! Retreat!
Looks like we'll be fine. Nice. Perfect play by me. We get three people with fire.
Any secret stuff in the back? I won't snitch.
Your right tower has been destroyed.
Okay, they're no shot. They're trying to push a Phoenix, right? No. Okay, I'm gonna go from left.
Quick download.
I want to get 20 and then get my starter. That'll be like the best thing for me right now. It's a really big spike, especially as Tribdus. I'll go Death's Embrace on this character like 9 times out of 10. Because of the way her auto attack chain works. Most items are like hit with a penalty or a reduction, like Crusher and Kings. She just like does like item damage reduced by 30%, but the way Death's Embrace works or Death's Soul works, it's not affected by that at all. Oh, that's oh, dude, you gotta stay for the ult. He was trying to hold for the ult the whole time, but just gonna hit whoever's in front of me, more or less. Okay, we need to like turn on him, because if we just let him auto attack, it's really bad. Baka's not been here at all. Okay.
Double kill.
Oh, okay, not great. This Baka should have been there. And we should have held buttons for when the Cyrus ulted away. And we need more anti-heal for this Vamana. He just have Blighted on, but we kind of need to turn and actually kill something for that. We need to kill the Vom. Can't run. There's just no way the guy can run.
Your left Phoenix has been destroyed.
All right.
Your middle tower is under attack.
The horse is doing fine with that. Like, he's saving it just for that. There's nothing else he needs to onk, so he's just onking when the Vamana
Your
ults.
middle tower has been destroyed.
It's really annoying you went Nemean as well. I could go, like I said, I could go last side on Toxic, but I don't know how I feel about it.
Be careful.
Oh no, we vaulted in. We have griefed. Well, if we land on the Apollo here, auto attacks are going wide. This guy's literally just standing. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave, I guess. Because nobody wants to hit him. Ah, okay, I'm leaving. That Apollo like dashed in. If he got landed on my Thor, that would have been so sick. Or if he got Agni stunned right away, or horse stunned, or anything. He didn't have Aegis either.
Prepare then execute.
They just did Pyro. So they're either resetting or they're sitting in this corner trying to kill me. It's probably the former, but you never know. I'm just gonna pick this up. Cooldown's never a bad stat. I'm not gonna get over that purple, and red's already gone, so there's not really a better buff for me. This Baka should be shoving out left. It shouldn't be the horse. I guess I'll do it as well. I'm gonna go. Fuck. I don't know. This is always an awkward situation. Fire's respawning, I'm left because I have to push out waves. We should have already pushed the waves up to like their purple buff, more or less. I guess we're just giving, which is fine. Giving is always a fine strat, especially in ranked. People have a tough time sieging in ranked. As long as you don't get picked 4 As long as you don't get picked before they like group up, like before you're actually like defending, then a lot of times you have a good shot of defending. Okay, so 3251. I think we let him TP here and maybe try to kill. I'm just leaving. If he's running, we're not going to catch him. He's going to stop backs is the only issue. I'm going to run all the way to Jogger. I don't know what to do here. We're going to get cut off. We kind of have to run forward into this guy and fight him. That's fine. This guy's wasting enough time that I get my back up. And then it's only a 1 for 1 and left. And we're going on mid. Looks like we're getting him.
An enemy has been slain.
Your right Phoenix has been destroyed.
We're Apollo, or they're Apolloing, we're Horus ulting.
Attack.
Just gonna slow chase into them. Yeah, we should just kill this guy. Saving your 1 for when they go in creeps like that is a really important lane mechanic for sure. Someone should back probably, but I can catch this guy.
The fire giant.
Attack.
I'll defend.
Double kill.
Thor should be able to make fires down.
I'll defend.
Defend left lane.
Attack right lane. Group up.
All right, ultimate is ready.
Okay, we're in a good spot here. If they extend and die, I'm trying to defend this. Do we have Ankh? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. We don't have creeps. They have Vamana. This is pretty grief.
Retreat.
I think.
Okay.
I think we'll be fine.
Completed.
I was gonna think about respawns.
What a power.
We can do Pyro here. Actually, no, Pyro's down.
Be right back.
I think I'll just sell my Crusher for anti-heal. Don't want to get chased out. I want to make sure this guy doesn't die. I'm much safer than this guy, so sticking with him is like okay. I'm trying to go to my horse, but I went the wrong way. I should be okay though.
Be right back. Be right back.
Saving for a 3k pot is also viable. Upgrading your relics is also viable, but I need the anti-heal, I think, to actually kill this guy. I hate the way this build looks. Then I'm just gonna... I don't really care about my actives. I'm just gonna save for 3k pot here. I'm not really activating to live, ever. I'm either dead or I'm not, most of the time. The only thing that could really help me, maybe, is the one where I, like, speed up. This egg is where I speed up. And then it could help me against Vamana, maybe. But... if we group and look for a pick, it's really good. Doing things together is really, really good. Okay, I mean a lot of shit here. That's what we needed to do against that guy, like the whole game. Cyrus in the back, we just turn on him.
An ally has fallen. Killing spree.
Fear not.
Right back. I was right.
I don't think.
Be careful.
Just come back.
Be careful left.
Retreat.
We just go fire.
All right.
He should be fine. They should all be fine. I'm just gonna reset. That's my double actives. He could be going low on me like this, looking for a pick. You saw him path like that, so...
Not a problem.
Group up. The fire giant.
Getting wards down first, really, really good.
Yes.
I don't think getting red bot here is that relevant, but I got it. There's no point of upgrading my relics now. Still saving for 3k up. Vamana dies, like, you saw how fast he died. I don't even know how much damage he did to me. That was from last death. Can't tell. Too late. One thing that's really good to do, too, which I don't do enough, is just charging your passive. So obviously it's auto attack speed, but it also allows you to use your 3 in a much more beneficial way.
We are hunters.
We don't have Agni, so we just have to wait. Kind of sucks. It's kind of a really bad time from the back. I know he probably had like items or whatnot, but we want to be. You want to be at fire, defending your wards as it spawns. Like now we're on the defensive. We're like waiting for them to make a move, as opposed to giving ourselves the opportunity to make the move. I don't have actives either, so I have to be careful. Agni has beads, but he doesn't have Aegis. This guy doesn't have blink, so I'm not too scared of him, just as a person. Okay, this guy has to reset. They're gonna pull fire.
Be right back.
Most likely. They have a Paul ulted. Dude, look at your screen. Holy fuck. Leave. Lost. Okay, well, I did as much as I could, but unlucky. Thor just got super duper poked, and then didn't look at him, and then nobody like CC'd the guy as he landed. Should be a 1-for-1, like when that Paul lands, but it wasn't, so. We don't really have a front line because we have Obaka, who's not going like a defensive build, he's just going pure aggro. But we did kill their DPS, so they can't do fire and they can't end, which is really good. I think that's fine. They didn't leave me to die, but there was no real way they could have peeled me from all those fuckers that were just sitting on me. Yeah, now it's downtime, so I don't really know what to talk about. I guess I'm close to my 3K pot. So yeah.
Defend the fire giant.
Farming that out would be great. I don't have a ton of confidence that my team will be okay if I back.
Be right back.
Okay.
3K bot is really, really good. Showing left isn't great. It's probably better to do these backs or something, but this wave is getting like pretty big.
On my way. Any secret stuff in the back? I won't snitch.
Oh, is this guy getting picked left? He sure is. So that is not good. Did he not have actives? He had beads. Did not use them. Is he ulted? Okay, so they got Oni as well. So now we have to contend with Oni waves and defending. This guy's just gonna shove left. Good play by him, I think. This is super awkward. Giving EFG is really shitty, but he got his ult at least.
Prepare then execute.
They've early girdled.
Careful.
I think it's fine to walk in. They used all their DPS on it. Oh, didn't even see that. Oh, almost got my 3 back up. That Apollo almost died. Fuck, man. How does this guy just keep ulting in and, like, living? That's game? That's game. Unfortunately. Starting off first tuber with a loss. Unless we haven't killed their DPS. Kind of fucking them up though. Oh, that Apollo's gonna kill everybody. Okay, no, we've lost. It's fine though.
Triple kill.
Going EFG instead of ending. Okay. We haven't lost. We lost all 3 phoenixes though, which is more or less losing.
Gotta stay energized.
Oh, and he's just hitting the Titan. I'm up at 2. He does not have buckle. It does not matter. Well, that is the game. Hope you guys enjoyed me losing my first YouTube game. Let me know if you like this format, or if you just want to see like streamed games uploaded. I think I'm fine with both. But until then, catch you later. See ya.